This is the former colonies that were in China that later got defeated. And this is the skeletons of the past wars, colonization. And then, this would make me laugh. And, you know, I just, this is my opinion, maybe mine alone, but, you know, in my book I say, when did we ask all the other beings of the world that it was okay for us to fuck with them? That's what I say.
All right.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And then this is the way. See, this is the Piscean age moving into the Aquarian age, and the way, and you see it's all dirty here with all the wars and history. But you see how clean it's gotten because we no longer have deeds and ownership. We have a library card in the global library, and by sharing the earth, we'll all live in abundance, not just the 2%. That I wouldn't want to even be. They must be really sad people. Okay, this is the last one. And this is like, my dream is to have a global world, a global library, no government, no cash, no politicians, no government at all. Run by mostly women because they mostly have the skills to coordinate things. And there's no bosses in this world. They're just, because everyone's pure democracy, one vote for each. But there are needed coordinators at different levels. But there's just no ego tripping going on. It'll also be task-based and not title-based. But that's in my book, so read my book. And thank you for joining me on this tour. And thank you, Eve Hogan, for allowing this to happen. Love you.
Thank you, Wide. Thank you for putting on your first
Thank
art
you,
show.
Wide.
Yay.
Okay, here's the last painting, and it's kind of an interesting one. It's showing, it's kind of a play on the travel posters of the 1930s in Hawaii, with the airplane flying over and all this good stuff happening. But I'm also showing all the people that come to Hawaii, kind of like the ghosts of the past. But at the same time, underneath this, we all look like this. So, she's beautiful. You saw the big painting of the Paki vision of the woman on the volcano. This is the Aloha spirit law defined in art. Like, this is like, starts with, actually it starts with Aho Nui, which is, which is the two words, patience with perseverance. And then there's, following that is Lokahai, and that is unity with harmony. And then there's Olu, kindness with tenderness. And then there's Ha'a, humility with modesty. And then there's the last one is
Akahai.
well, okay, I said this wrong. Aho Nui is the last one, patience and perseverance. Akahai is the first one, and that's kindness with tenderness. I'm sorry. And then the whole thing behind the Paki vision is that any of us who have lived in Hawaii, visited Hawaii, live here now, all have been willed her vision of healing the world with Aloha Spirit Law wherever we go. So we're going to keep a movement started on this because it's our job living here. It's how we can pay back Aloha for our staying here. I'm sorry. And then this is, many countries in the world still don't honor individualism, like China and Asia, Japan, and so forth. But if you get right down to it, war is a violation of individual rights. And the most real about all of us is our true self, not our nations, not all those titles we've been given. So I think part of Americans that are born in America, I think one of our responsibilities is to promote individualism. And it's not ego. It's not ego. It's consciousness. It's having equity for all beings on the planet. That's it. Oh, do we have any more? That's it. That
Do you
concludes
want
it
to
again.
say anything to, in conclusion?
Well, what about that one? She said we didn't do that.
Oh
one.
yeah, there's this one. This is the last painting on this particular set. This is a this is a spiritual art game, interactive. So you have to play the game to understand the meaning of the painting. And the game is in my book, and it has the instructions on how to play it.
That's cool.
So I don't want to tell you, that would spoil it, but it has a spiritual meaning, and it tells us who we really are.
Nice.
I can go in a little detail. You got to match this with this to come up with a word, and this, all these, you do that with all of them. And then once you get that, then you go to the next step and put those, just the big ones together, and that forms the meaning of the art painting.
Introduce yourself to me.
I'm Mike Garcia,
I won.
and this is my art, and my first art show on Maui. And thank you for
Well
looking.
done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wade.
Thank you, brother. All you've done. And all you've done. And all you've done. That cockroach over there that's done it all helped me be who I am today.
And all the plants putting the oxygen into the air.
Of course, the plants, they're equal too. We're equal. We know we're in Aquarians, yeah. Everything's equal. Everything is equal. We just got to get that going in our consciousness.
And everyone else.
Well, that's up to them. They got to know that's the...
But you know, we're the ushers.
Yeah. The last thing I said in my book, the last words I said was, I like to think that when I turned vegan, I could let go of my addiction to eating meat and dairy, and I could feel less guilty. And also, I achieved a feeling of oneness with all of life.
Nice.
And I am with the poem in the book, after I tell a little bit about my story. I say, my shortest poem, life is simple. Each moment, two choices, love or fear, like two voices. One saying be, the other defend. Choose love. It will always win.
Nice.
Thank you.